Hello, and welcome to the Hermit Lab. Today, you are in the powerhouse. This is class number 4 of the 1-Up. So we take the one and done number 4 sequence, and we're amplifying everything as creatively as possible. There she is. Wow. Hi, Marge. 1-Up number 4. Excellent. We are going to get started in downward facing dog for integration, but we'll put a twist on it. First, just kind of get to know your down dog, pedal out the feet, drop your head, shimmy the shoulders, and then we'll take the feet wide, about as wide as your mat. Walk your hands back a handprint or so, and let's twist this. Right hand finds your left ankle. Breathe here. I find a soft knee helps. And come back through center. And let's take the other side. Left hand comes across over to the outside of the right ankle, spiraling out underneath you. And come on back through center. Land in your down dog. Come forward to a high plank position and lower all the way down. For awakening, we had taken up dog. Let's take a cobra here. Warm up your cobra with a few ups and downs. Maybe you're walking your hands a little farther away from you. And then we'll try on king cobra. Hands are wide. Push yourself up and then turn this push into a pull. Bend your knees so that your toes are being drawn toward your head and pull your elbows back. Rather than pushing your head to your feet, you're pulling through to coil yourself up and back. Definitely a hamstring killer a little bit. And gently help yourself down. Wash it out side to side. Plant your hands and find upward facing dog for a breath. Take it back, downward facing dog. For vitality, we did crescent lunge. We'll be doing a lot of Kundinyasana prep today. Let's give it a whirl. Inhale your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Good, knee toward your forehead, curl it in. Send it all the way up and back. Knee to your right tricep, come forward. Send it back. Again, come forward, knee to tricep. Drop your bottom knee, do a push-up right here. Down and up. Extend your back leg, go all the way back up, 3-legged dog. Again, come forward, knee to tricep, lean forward, do a push-up without your bottom knee. All the way up and back. Come forward, knee to your tricep, lean forward, maybe your back foot pops off the ground. We've got one more, come all the way up and back. Now we're going to try to bring the right knee to the tricep and then extend the leg. I have a teacher who calls this flying splits. I can see here why. Awesome. And rewind back to 3-legged dog and downward facing dog. Breath in. And now let's try second side before we lose our nerve. Left leg high, 3-legged dog. Curl the knee into the forehead, strong. All the way up and back. This time lean forward, tap the tricep. Dunk. All the way up and back. Come forward, knee to tricep, drop your bottom knee, do a push-up. So your arm is creating a little shelf for your leg, and then go all the way back. Come forward, take a push-up without your back knee if possible, and you go all the way back up. This time we'll try to catch some air with the back foot, lean forward, and surprise magic. And all the way up. Last one, we're going to try to extend the left leg out to the side. I had the railing in my way a little bit, but you can't see it that much here. Extend the leg, take flight, and breathe. I have another class on just this shape in the alphabet series if you want to go back and check it out. It's under K for Kundinyasana. Uimi, downward facing dog. Whew. Breath in and out. Look forward. Let's float to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you get there, and forward fold. Rise all the way up, tall mountain, reach up, palms press, hands to your heart center, breath in, and arms by your side. For equanimity, we'll take airplane with a little bit of a bind. Pitch forward and send your right leg back behind you. So this is airplane. Bend the back leg. Can you find the foot or the ankle with your hands? Lace them together and then kick away. And hold here. This is nice. It's kind of like a floor bow standing on one leg. But your kicking leg is opening up your chest. Try not to slingshot as you release. Tall mountain. Get a breath. Hands through heart. And Tadasana. Let's try the other side. Pitch forward, send the left leg back. Stick with this or bend the leg, reach for the foot blindly, and then kick up and away for a little bound airplane action. Nice. Soften your standing leg and let that go. Sweep your arms up. Soften your knees, forward fold. Let's get a little vinyasa here. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, chaturanga, you flow. Into your up dog and your down dog. Eyes forward, jump your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and forward fold. Split your feet really wide. Soften your knees. Reach around for your knuckles. Take a halfway lift. Pull the knuckles back and fold forward. We're stretching the shoulders here because for Prasarita Padottanasana, we're going to take this clasp for the grounding series, and I've got a fun transition for you if you're into it. Halfway lift and stand up nice and strong. Roll the shoulders out. Maybe this is more of a demo thing. You can turn sideways and join me for a wide-legged forward fold, or I'm going to show you profile. So the transition is from laced knuckles hard up, you soften the knees and fold. Once your arms are starting to approach the floor, you can do this little test by sticking your pinkies out. Yep, there it is, doink, doink, doink. I'm going to trust myself to widen my legs, tuck my chin into my chest. My arms will catch me and I end up in shoulder stand. Did you see that? You can rewind it as much as you want to. And this is where I'll be. I'll gently release the bind. Stop through a little plow pose. Take some rock and rolls. I'll meet you in downward facing dog, however you want to get there from wherever you are. Take a big breath in, look forward, little jump to your knees, stand up tall on your shins for camel pose. We'll warm this up first. For igniting, we've got something fun. So reach back, find your feet, puff your heart up, drop your head off and back, looking as far back behind you as you can. That's going to be very helpful. Come on out of this and just cross your ankles, have a seat. We're going to warm up a brief wheel pose. Roll down, plant your hands, squeeze your elbows together, and you rise. Awesome. Just so that we have this shape already kind of downloaded, help yourself down. Take a second. And come back up to your shins, please. So the idea is we're doing a drop back from camel into wheel pose. Super important is going to be toes tucked. Check them out. They need to be tucked. And then I'm going to take my arms down, out, and then they'll end up overhead by the time I get back there. Make sure you've got space at the back of your mat. Here I go. Lean back, look back, fall back, catch yourself. There it is. Breathe where you end up. And we'll come out the same way by leaning forward, pushing off of your hands and standing up on your shins. Woo. All right, cross your ankles, have a seat. Hold on to your thighs and we roll all the way down, doing some 30, 60, 90 stuff, but turning it up by keeping our hands and our head lifted. So extend your legs high to the ceiling for stability, flex your feet, reach the arms forward, raise your head. Lower a third, lower a third. Come to a hover and click your feet. Come back up with the legs, stay lifted with the head, toes kiss, lower a third and a third. Come to a hover, scissor inner thighs. It's like low boat with stuff going on. Check it. Come back up, heels together. Your refresher upward reach, come down a third and another third. And to the bottom, click your heels, click. Almost done, come back up, pointed feet. Lower a little bit. Lower a little bit more. Come to a hover and swim. And rock and roll. 3 times. And massage your back. Last one will rock and roll across the ankles, plant your hands, pick it up, your back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Stretch it out. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. For opening, we visited deer. Come to your knees and create the 90-90 with your legs. Right leg forward, shin parallel to the top of the mat. Start lifted, and we'll actually turn this into a twist today. Twist over to the right. Stay with this or come down to your forearms. Or for the full twist, set your left cheek down, whether it's on your hands or on the ground, and breathe here. Start to help yourself back up tall and come back up and raise your arms so we're not tempted to use them. We're going to do some mobility work. Flip to the other side and then just go back. You're kind of flossing out your hips as you change from one side to the other. If it helps you, I like to do flamenco arms. And ole. Or maybe you want to twist over even more. Go back as far as behind you as you can, and we'll end up toward the back of the mat with deer happening on the left side. Feel free to stay lifted or twist it over to the left, staying taller, diving forward to catch forearms, or eventually finding the full twist by laying right cheek down. It's like a supine twist that fell over onto the other side. Breathe wherever you ended up. Let it be a good choice. Come on back up. out of your twist. I was very sweaty. It snuck up on me. Whew. We'll just flip to the top of the mat. For the release section, we had taken Janu Shirshasana. We'll take instead today Marichyasana. So find your right shin, pull it toward you, and step the foot out to the side just a little bit. Reach your right arm high, and then go forward a lot on the inside of the leg. Turn the thumb down to internally rotate the shoulder and reach around for a bind. Get a little halfway lift, and then you choose stay or fold, chin to shin or forehead down. This comes from the Ashtanga Primary Series. It's a nice kind of shoulder opener, deep forward fold, hip compressor. Look forward and gently untangle your bind and send your right leg forward. Shake, shake, shake. Let's try it on the other side, Marichyasana. Collect your left shin toward you. Stamp it out to the side just a little bit. So we've got space to dive. Left arm high. Go forward. Turn the thumb down and around. See if you can catch for fingers. Halfway lift for a little more space and then fold. Inhale to look forward and carefully rise and release your arms, your shoulders. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Bless you, Andrew just sneezed in the other room. Okay, so for rejuvenation, let's come to a wall. So once you get situated, we'll end up with our seat toward the wall, legs lifting. So you're welcome to stay right here with your legs up this away, or turn this into a wall-supported butterfly. And finally, you can open up for a big splat middle split. I like to be pretty close to the wall for this. Give them a rock, figure it out, and stay here for 5 breaths. Nice. For deep rest, I invite you to just stay right where you are. Change it as you need. Shavasana. Bring some wiggles back to your toes and your fingers. If you stayed splat this whole time, your legs might have gotten really heavy, so use your hands to help assist them back up the wall. Or you can plant the feet and push your thighs away a little bit. My favorite exit from this place is a shoulder roll, so that's how I'll be getting up. However you get up, let's just meet in a comfortable seat. And as always, I invite half or full lotus to close out. Find your hands together at your heart and take a big breath in and all the way back out. Thumb knuckles rise and acknowledge yourself with a bow. Super good work. Thank you so much for joining me for these up classes. Woo! I know they are tricky and challenging. I love that you're here for it. So I'll see you soon. Bye.